So guys, today I am clumbering out one of the best-selling SUVs in the market right now, and it's not even a UK car. The Toyota Estima has been one of the fan favourites for especially big families in the UK since about 2000. First the Preview come out, then they stopped it, and then people were dying for this car. So that's where the Japanese importers came in. So behind me, we have the Toyota Estima 2.4 petrol on a 68 reg, the last edition, the last generation of the facelift, and this one is an exceptional spec. Today we're going to walk around the car, look at the exterior, the interior, why this car is so popular, go through insurance, tax, specs and techs, and all of the above. So guys, make sure you stay tuned and let's get into it. So, a lot of people overlook MPVs day in, day out. Everyone prefers micro SUVs, SUVs, and those crossovers. However, I think these MPVs, especially our Toyota Estima, does all of that, but better. So immediately when we look at the car, the styling is still sleek and modern. This car is 2018, almost 19. So what's that, about 7-8 years old now? And this car is still keeping up with the looks. So for an MPV, it is one of the better looking cars out there. Something you can compare it to is probably a Chrysler Grand Voyager, who looks like your dad's sandal. So let's get into it. G-Spec edition, so we've got the uprated bumper, we've got the front and rear sensors, we've got these really aggressive looking front lights, which just gives that car that kind of shark look almost, especially being in this deep, dark blue color. It makes the car look exceptionally more aggressive. Now, when we come to the side, we've got beautiful and one of my favorite looking alloys that the Toyotas come in. These are the diamond cut G-Spec edition alloys that come on the Toyota Estima and some of the Voxes and Alphard as well. And these also have, these ones are not run flat, but they can also come with run flat tires. And believe it or not, they're actually really expensive as well. Now, as we come around, we've got that sleek design, which is synonymous with the Toyota Estima. So they still haven't gone away from their traditional look. However, this car has a few more features. Again, most popularly known for, I've turned the electric doors off, so I'll open it normally now, but these are known for having the electric sliding doors as well, and you can obviously open them manually. And as we come to the inside, we look inside and we have a beautiful half leather interior. Now, we'll talk about the inside in a minute. Let's just go around to the back. As we come around the back, we've also got those chrome accents everywhere that just gives the car a premium feel, and no MPV would be complete without a great big hatch for a boot and extremely big boot space. Now, one of the most popular things that Toyota have always done, especially in the Estima, are these folding seats. So when we come inside, as you can see, for illustration reasons, I've shown you when it's flat and when it's open, and it takes you less than 5 seconds to get this up. So guys, I have made myself look like an absolute dummy, and the reason is I just said I can do it in 5 seconds. It's been about 45 seconds, and the mistake I've done is I've accidentally left the seat belts on, so every time I try to do it, it's blocking it. So give me about 2-3 seconds, fast forward this bit while I unbuckle the seatbelt, which I should have done before, and show you what I really mean. Right, back here, open this back up, undo the seatbelts, like I should have done in the first place, put this back down, ready. So, it does genuinely, unless you're me, take 5 seconds to do it. So let's try count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what I mean? So within 5 seconds, you get that. And as we come to the inside, the boot is huge. So you can see from here, if I get inside, I could quite easily jump in here, lie down, grab a pillow, and go to sleep. I do need a pillow because it's quite hard. But here you can see, you can probably still fold the seats on top of me. I don't recommend doing that because you will get yourself hurt. But you can see, it's quite a big boot space. Now, I'm going to clumber out. Right, silliness aside, great big boot space. Now, when we do fold these seats, they do come with a cover, which is just in the wash at the moment. But again, you can see these seats fold flat within 3 seconds if you're quick, or if you're an idiot like me, which I've left the seat belt on, then it takes a little longer. Also, these seats fold this way. Don't know why you do that, to be fair, but they fold, isn't it? It's nice to have. So for me right now, I'm just going to take the seat belt off, take that away, press the long one, fold it, press the short one, move that seat belt out the way, and we're right as rain. Now the cover goes on top and you've got ample boot space. Right, let's go right into the front of the car again, one more time, and summarize what we're talking about. Great big space, modern design, really nice looking. This is the G edition. And when we come to the inside, that's where the magic happens. So let's go. So as we clumber on in the inside, this is where the Toyota Estima really seems to impress. A lot of MPVs always just focus on kind of the family economical kind of thing. The Estimas have given that, but also given us a lot of luxuries. So immediately when you come in, you've got this beautiful leather steering wheel with the stitches. It is a really, really premium steering wheel, which you would only get in different sports cars of the German variety. This one also comes with lane assist. We've got the multifunction steering wheel, the cruise control, and one of my favorite features, especially because when you've got naughty kids in the back, you've got this mirror here. So obviously we've got the side mirror. We've also got this little pop down mirror so you can see what's going on all the way around the back. Now, as the cameraman pans upward, this one is a very special spec because it comes with a moonroof. Now, this is basically a double sunroof. They call it the moonroof because it doesn't completely slide, it only tilts outwards. And this one is a rare feature on the Estimas, especially on the G edition. So what else can we talk about? The half leather interior. Now this is genuinely my favorite interior. I personally feel that the full leather interior is a bit too firm for me. However, most people like it. The cloth ones, they do get a little bit more dirty because they're cloth, but this half leather is absolutely comfortable. It feels like you're sitting on a sofa. Again, this one is electric as well, and you can also get these heated. Another thing I really like is this centerpiece here. So obviously you've got the practicality of opening and closing it, but if you didn't want this here and you wanted this open, or the kids in the back and you did it for whatever reason, you can just flick it backwards and they can use it instead. Think about that. That's amazing, isn't it? You've got a sliding table in your car. It's mind-boggling. Now when we come to this is like a touchscreen-esque buttons here. We've got the AC, we've got all the standard stuff. We've got loads of cup holders. So you've got one over here to put, I don't know, cigarettes probably. It's not even that big. Then you've got the top one here. You've got another one here. You've got cup holders over here. Another bits and bobs over here. You've got absolutely loads of space. So if you are a heavy drinker, I shouldn't say that actually, but if you, I didn't mean it like that, but if you have loads of people in the car and they want to drink and they want cans and everything and places to put it, this is the most perfect car. You can see I'm quite emotional about these cars. I'm quite excited because I really actually like these cars. Now let's get to the back. Now this is where the magic actually happens. So again, these are called the captain seats. So these Estimas come in 8-seater or 7-seater varieties. I'm just going to close the door. This one specifically has the captain seats, meaning it's a 7-seater and it has a lot of features. So when you look over here, you've got a lot of levers and pedals to move. So the front one does this. You've got the recliners here. You press this one to go forwards and backwards. You basically can make this into your own personal bed. So now imagine being in an S-Class and being chauffeured around. I would genuinely prefer being chauffeured around in this. It is so big, so spacious, so luxury. The dark Alcantara, the dark headrest, everything's darked out. It is such a premium car. I remember recently I was just doing something with my uncle. Cut that bit out, that sounded mad. But yeah, I'll start that again, so make sure you cut that bit out. But yeah, recently I was helping my uncle move some cars. One of them was an Estima, and he has his own Estima, and we were driving back, and I was in the back seat, and I was just like, bloody hell. Literally right behind the cameraman is an S63L, the perfect chauffeur mafia car, and I would still prefer getting lugged around in this. This is how nice the car is, especially with the moonroof. And this one also, when we pop this little button here, comes with a TV. So guys, I'll be rambling on about it loads. Again, you can see the table has come backwards. Again, you've got the reclining seats, electrics at the back. Just to quickly talk about the rear, it is still really spacious. You don't have any issues whatsoever, but for the sake of keeping the video short, we're just going to go past it. Right, so the only thing to do now, go for a test drive. Right, so let me just adjust my mirrors, get good to go, and let's go. So, nice and easy to put in drive. It's automatic, so not too fussed. Now, the first thing you immediately notice as you pull off, the gearbox is actually really silky smooth. Again, Toyota are really good at making gearboxes, especially for their economy and general day cars. So right now, just for the sake of the video, I'm just going to flick this forward because that sunroof is in the way. So one thing I really like about this car, it doesn't feel as big when you're driving. Although the seating position is in a 4x4 setting, You've got great visibility at the front. You've got that sloping nose at the front, so you know you've got a little bit of leeway when it comes to actually moving. And generally speaking, it is a pleasure to drive. This paired with the automatic Toyota gearbox and the 2.4 petrol, it is a silky smooth drive. I would really enjoy this on a trip to Wales, Scotland, or something like that. Especially if I was in the back two seats there, that would be a pleasure indeed. So yeah, again, what do I really need to say? It's a super MPV, 2.4, plenty of oomph, as we'd say. Gearbox is nice and smooth. Very little issues these cars have. However, I will actually talk about those very little issues right now as well. So please, whenever buying one of these cars, always do your own checks. A lot of these cars have clocked back miles from Japan. Please ensure that you use websites like carvx.jp. These are probably one of the most clocked back cars coming from Japan to the UK. Another thing you need to check is when you do that check, make sure the car's not completely damage repaired. Again, there's nothing wrong with buying a damage repaired car. Again, you just need to ensure you know what you're buying. Now, another thing I need to say to you, make sure you stay on top of your servicing. There has been a lot of times where people neglect their service intervals. They neglect any small issues that come with the vehicle, especially with the gearbox and the engine, and they can eventually go. As long as you stay on top of your maintenance, stay on top of your fluids, make sure the car's not overheating, and just doing your basic checks, which you should do for every single car. I have seen these exact cars hit 500,000 miles on the original engine, original gearbox, and nothing else. The issue is as well is that a lot of taxi drivers are buying this car because of how good these cars are. However, by doing so, they're putting hyper miles on and neglecting the general maintenance, and that's where the issues start. Another thing I do need to let you know is that some of these cars, especially the G editions with these diamond cut alloys, they can come with run flat tires, and that can make the ride a lot more bumpy. So people do opt to put the standard tires on, and that really does help. Anything else I can just say that I dislike about the car? No, nothing really. I mean, I actually like the car, and I'm trying to be not biased, you know. But it is quite hard. I've got an S63 in the showroom, luckily, an S3, Q7, but for some reason the Estima is probably one of my favourite cars, up there with those type of cars. So now let's talk about MPG. This is one of the most important questions when buying an MPV. Now, the 2.4 petrol itself isn't the best on MPG. However, I would say you get around anywhere from 28 to 35 MPG on average both. On the motorway, this car absolutely sips fuel, very little, and it's a really nice motorway cruiser. Around town, that's where the MPG kind of increases, because you're starting, you're stopping, you're pushing the car, and lugging such a big car around always will put a little bit more strain on your fuel. But regardless of that, what you kind of don't get in the MPG, you can get in the luxury. Now, one of the best things is you don't actually have to buy the 2.4 all the time, although it's my personal favorite because of how smooth it is. You can actually get the hybrid variant of this, the 2.4 hybrid, and it is an exceptional motor indeed. It's smooth, it's buttery. The hybrid gives it mega MPG. You can get up to 60 MPG in that car, and it's a great place to be. You still get all the features, you still got all of that, but some people are just not comfortable with it. They'd rather have a petrol, and I'm one of them, to be fair. So yeah, that's about it. Again, steering is nice and light. I can do it with both fingers if I have to, although we're going to stay at 10 and 2, and paired with the bigger engine, this has no issues over bumps, over hills, up and down country lanes. It will stay in a league of its own. One more thing I noticed just before we go back is this car is surprisingly planted. So usually with these big type of MPVs, what happens is they go around and they kind of lean over like a big boat. However, this car doesn't suffer from that. It really genuinely feels like a much smaller car, and I'm really impressed with it. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Let's get back. So guys, now we've done the test drive, we've looked at the outside, we've looked at the inside. Now the final verdict. Would I buy this car for what it is? Absolutely. Would I recommend this car? Absolutely. If you're looking for something that's practical, big, smooth, and can carry people with effortless ease, this is the car for you. Paired with its 2.4 petrol engine and that CVT gearbox. This car floats and is as smooth as butter. I'm not sure what the suspension is. I actually need to do some more research myself, but the suspension makes the car less wafty, makes the car feel like a lot of a smaller car, and having that slope and that sleek design, it really still looks like a car that belongs in 2026. Now, this one specifically is a G edition, so we've got the dark blue paint. I know in the videos it does look black, but I promise you it's a dark blue, paired with the sliding roof, the Alpine TV system, the G edition leathers, and everything in between. Find me a better car for less than 15 grand. Don't talk to me about the Mercedes GLS, don't talk about me the Q7. I've got all of them, I've had them. They are nowhere near as good as what this does. The Toyota Estima is the family man's car of choice, and I absolutely recommend it. Reliable, smooth as butter, HDG approved, gaffer approved. I highly recommend buying this car. Even though this one you can buy it from anywhere, just buy one. Trust me, you won't go wrong. HDG Cars, guys, thank you very much. Please do like, subscribe, share the video, and if you want more content, do let us know in the comments what you want, and we'll try our best to do it. Thank you very much, guys.